Hi, TK. Happy Thursday. We are going to get started right on our number words worksheet for the day. Okay, so the first thing that we do when we get our paper is what? Write our name, right? So, Miss Cullen. All right, when you have your name written, go ahead and unpause the video. Okay, so you should have this worksheet, and you should also have several of these number words, okay? And remember when we were talking about numbers and we were talking about how we can write them a bunch of different ways? And we can write them in tallies and we can write them as the actual number like we see right over here. But one of the ways that is so important for you to know is how to write them as a word. Okay? This is so important. Let me see if I can get this all in one. I think I can. Okay. So we know how to write numbers as words also, right? And so we do find and spell these number words just like any other word that we're reading right now, right? So let's start off at the first one, and I'm going to teach you guys how to find these words, okay? It might be a little tricky at first, but I promise you you'll hang on, okay? You guys will get the hang of it. So what is this number? I know it has silly eyeballs on the top. But what is that number? It's 6, right? So let's find the first sound in 6. Ready? S, right? So do we see any words? Oh, I see this one, right? I see this one that has an S in it. Oh, and I see this one that starts with an S, right? So now we have to find what our next sound is in 6, right? Oh no. Ready? S, I. An I, right? And does one of them have an S and then an I? You're right. This one does, right? So we're going to put that one right there. Do you see how we used our knowledge of the letter sounds we already know to find that word? You guys are awesome. Okay, now let's do this one. Okay, what number is that? That's 8, right? 8. What letter says eh? E, right? So let's find a number word that starts with an E. No. We found one. Okay, we have to check though, see if any of the other ones. Nope. Look, we found it already. It says 8. 8. That's what 8 looks like as a number word. Okay, let's find 2. Are you ready? We're going to find 2. Okay, we know that that's what letter? T, right? So that's not a T. That's not a T. That's not a T. Oh, but here's another T. So these 3 right here are all number words that start with a T. But let's see. Let's try to find the next. What's the next sound in 2? Two. Okay, well, I know that has to have an O in it, right? So does one of these have a T and an O, a 2? This one does, right? So that's how we spell 2. You're going to put it right over there. Okay? Let's do this guy. Now, this guy is a little bit tricky because it's not a regular number, not a regular letter sound, okay? There are 2 best friend letters, and when you put them together, they say, it's like blowing through air, biting on your tongue and blowing through air. And it's TH, okay? I'm just going to give it to you. That's the number 3. And there are 2 best friend letters that say when you put them next to each other. And it's T and H. Do you see a T and an H? You're right. This one, right? You guys are doing so awesome. Okay. Well, now that I've done these ones, I want you to find those sound clues in all of the rest of the numbers, okay? You guys rock, and I love you guys so much. Mwah!